Come on, guys. So first, groom turn. Please put your hands together for. Wow! Wow! Please put your hands together for groom turn. Now, wow! Right turn. Groom should tell something about the bride. So please, now it's groom turn. Please put your hands together, guys.
खुद से नाराज हूँ क्यों बेआवाज हूँ मेरी खामोशियाँ है सजा ये है ये सोचता फिर भी नहीं पता किस से कहूँ बता
wherever you are, if you're enjoying the music, I would like all of you to clap along with me. Come on.
ओ करम खुदाया है तुझे मुझसे मिलाया है तुझ पे मर के ही तो मुझे जीना आया है ओ तेरे संग यारा खुश रंग बहारा तू रात दीवानी मैं जर्द सितारा ओ तेरे संग यारा खुश रंग बहारा मैं तेरे बिन अब तो मैं जीना गवारा कहीं किसी भी गली में जाऊं मैं तेरी खुशबू से टकराऊं मैं हर रात जो आता है मुझे ख्वाब तू तेरा मेरा मिलना दस्तूर है तेरे होने से मुझ में नूर है मैं हूँ सुना सा एक आसमां महताब तू ओ करम खुदाया है तुझ मैंने जो पाया है तुझ पे मर के ही तो मुझे जीना आया है वो तेरे संग यारा खुश रंग बहारा तू रात दीवानी मैं सर्द सितारा ओ तेरे संग यारा खुश रंग बहारा मैं तेरे बिन अब तो मैं जीना गवारा
Thank you so much, everybody. Good evening to all of you and welcome to the ICCK Diwali Ball 2016. This is me, Kamran, your host from last year and your entertainment for this evening along with Zenith from Mumbai, India. And we hope that you all are having a wonderful evening already. Everybody, if you're having a good evening so far, let me hear you scream out. Listen, guys. The country where I come from, when I say scream out, people just freak out. Okay? I'm a little used to that. So when I say scream, you guys got to do better than that for me because I'm from India. So at the count of 3, sure. 1, 2, 3, scream! Thank you. I feel more like home now. People even talk at a louder voice. I mean, the one that you all started with. All right, so we have a lot in store for you. And beginning with, I got pseudo married tonight in Seoul. I hope that doesn't go on Facebook. But jokes apart, we have wonderful performances lined up for you. And to take it away further in the evening, I would like to give you the Zenith dance team. And they're going to tell you what happens after wedding through their performances. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Zenith Dance Troupe. Everybody.
गोरी के हाथ में मेहंदी लगाओ, घुंघटन से अंग अंग महकाओ। चन्ना जैसे माथे पे झूमर सजाओ, हीरो माला
ऐसे भी गाओ ना।
देखे मुझको वो आने बहाने पीछे आए गली ना पता मुंडा है वो या झोंका हवा का क्या पता ये लगे हर घड़ी हर जगह वो जैसे मुझको रहे ढूंढता मुंडा है वो या झोंका हवा का क्या पता पीछा भी न छोड़े मेरा चुप्पी भी न तोड़े कह भी न पाए दिल वाली वो सवाली मेरे दिल का हुआ ऐसा महरम थोड़ा थोड़ा प्यार आ गया ओ मेरे दिल का हुआ ऐसा महरम थोड़ा थोड़ा प्यार आ गया
कि मेहंदी क्या कहना कजोड़ा क्या कहना लगे हैं फूलों का गहना कि आंखें कजरारी लगे सबसे प्यारी पे जाऊं मैं वारी वारी
बन्नों की सहेली रेशम की डोरी छुप छुप के शर्माए देखे चोरी चोरी बन्नों की सहेली रेशम की डोरी छुप छुप के शर्माए देखे चोरी चोरी ये माने या न माने मैं तो इस पे मर गया ये लड़की हाय अल्लाह हाय हाय रे अल्लाह ये लड़की हाय अल्लाह हाय हाय रे अल्लाह
काबुल की गलियां ना छड़ के जाना पागल दीवाना इसको समझाना काबुल की गलियां ना छड़ के जाना पागल दीवाना इसको समझाना देखो जी देखो ये तो मेरे पीछे पड़ गया ये लड़का है अल्लाह
हाय हाय रे अल्लाह ये लड़का हाय अल्लाह हाय हाय रे अल्लाह
बोले चूड़ियां बोले चूड़ियां बोले चूड़ियां बोले कंगना हाय मैं हो गई तेरी साजना तेरे बिन जिया नहीं लगदा मैं ते मर गईया
लजा लजा सोनिए लजा लजा दिल लजा लजा
बोले चूड़िया बोले कंगना हाय मैं हो गया तेरा साजना तेरे बिन जियो नहीं यूं लगदा मैं ते मर जावा लजा लजा सोनिए लजा लजा दिल लजा लजा हो लश्कारा लश्कारा तेरी बिंदिया का लश्कारा ऐसे चमके जैसे चमके चांद के पास सितारा ओए सोनी कितनी सोनी आज तो लगती वे बस मेरे साथ ये जोड़ी तेरी सजदी वे रूप ऐसा सुहाना तेरा चांद भी है दीवाना तेरा
जाने चाहो झूठी तेरी गल्ला हम ना माने क्यों तारीफें करता है तू हमको सब कुछ जाने
ले जा सोनिए ले जा दिल ले जा आजा ही रे
हो जा चला चला
ओ आजा ही रे
जा चला चला
बल्ले बल्ले जे सोनिया दे रंग देख लो बिना डोर को उड़ती पतंग देख लो बल्ले बल्ले जे सोनिया दे रंग देख लो बिना डोर को उड़ती पतंग देख लो अज मुंडे होए इन्हां दे मलंग देख लो बिना डोर को उड़ती पतंग देख लो ए कुड़िया कुड़िया ए दिखिया छुरिया ए कुड़िया कुड़िया दिखिया छुरिया कुड़िया जामन हदना आमन ओ इन्हां पूंडिया ते मारे होए रंग देख लो ओ बल्ले बल्ले जे सोनिया दे रंग देख लो बिना डोर तो उड़ती पतंग देख लो
सस्रिया काल सोनियो सुनो सुनो हाल सोनियो सस्रिया काल सोनियो सुनो सुनो हाल सोनियो ओ जरा नच के दिखाओ साडे नाल सोनियो दसो जी सवाल सोनियो एडी क्यों चाल सोनियो दसो जी सवाल सोनियो एडी क्यों चाल सोनियो
नारा 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 ए तकिया तेज कटारा ए नारा 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 ए तकिया तेज कटारा बिजली दिया नंगिया तारा ए तारा 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 जे ढोल इना दे आओगे ता प्यार दे चप्पे खाओगे जे ढोल इना दे आओगे ता प्यार दे चप्पे खाओगे
From ignorance to knowledge, darkness to light. That is the theme for this evening. Let's give another big round of applause to the Zenith Dance Troupe. And welcome to the ICCK Diwali Ball 2016. Obviously, this is an extraordinary evening. Very different from many others on the Seoul social circuit, I'm sure you'll agree. But I just want to briefly introduce myself, Alex Jensen from This Morning on TBS EFM. It's great to see so many familiar faces here and a few who I'm meeting for the first time as well. One of my main duties this evening will be the raffle later on, so I want to take this opportunity to remind you, if you've not already done so, to make sure that you do buy some raffle tickets, as many as possible, because we've got fantastic prizes. This wonderful country of India, which I've had the privilege of visiting and enjoying for myself, you could be heading there. You could be enjoying all expenses, trips paid, if you are lucky, in the raffle just a bit later on this evening. But for now, just mingle. We're going to call you back into action very shortly. We've got some incredible performances on the way. So enjoy yourselves, go and meet some friends, have a walk around, and we'll be back very shortly. Thank you. Well, I think that video just gave us a sense of some of the layers that we get to enjoy of culture even this evening here in the confines of Seoul. I'm sure we've all been transported already. Let's give a big round of applause now, though, to one of the people who's made all this possible, the chairman of the Indian Chamber of Commerce Korea, Dilip Sundaram.
Is everyone having fun? Great. Now you get to the boring part. Because now you're going to hear my speech. So this is the boring part. So good evening, everyone. Annyeong Ashmika. Namaskar. You just saw a video. You just saw a video of Make in India. But this evening is not about Make in India. It's about Made in India. It's about Made by India. This evening's entertainment and the cuisine are made by Indians, specially flown in from India for you to experience the wonders and the fun of India. For you to experience a magical India, a glamorous India, and an incredible India. So on behalf of the Indian Chamber of Commerce in Korea, the ICCK, welcome. Wanghyang Hamnida. Swagatam. Swagatam. So ICCK was established in 2010 on the heels of the landmark agreement between India and Korea, which was the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, the CEPA. And ICCK was established with a vision to play a valuable role in the economic development and trade promotion between India and Korea. We do this through awareness, providing information on opportunities in India to Koreans and opportunities in Korea to Indians. We do this through development and promotion of Indian investment opportunities in Korea and Korean investment opportunities in India. And then there is advocacy and support of trade policies that increases commercial relations and improves quality of trade between India and Korea. And we achieve our vision through regular speaker forums, industry forums, networking events, and investment promotion events. If ICCK's vision is the measure of ICCK's success, I am delighted to inform you that ICCK has been extremely successful on all counts. 2016 has been a banner year for ICCK. Our membership has increased by 36%. ICCK, in concert with MOTI, organized the first ever investment camp to India with over 20 Korean companies. And more such investment camps are being planned for later this year. ICCK organized and hosted some remarkable events, such as Briefing on Maritime India Summit 2016, special breakfast with global CEO of Egon Zehnder, executive roundtable with Indian and Korean ambassadors, and the Gujarat Roadshow with the state government of Gujarat. And ICCK was the first chamber in Korea to organize a special economic seminar covering the global economic impact of Brexit. However, none of this would be possible without the energy, commitment, and leadership of individuals who I'm proud to say are my colleagues on the board of ICCK. And they are Mr. Craig Armstrong, CIO of Standard Chartered Bank. Unfortunately, he's not here. He's on his way to Amsterdam. He's moving to Amsterdam. Mr. Dilip Nayak, Vice President Tata Daewoo. Mr. H.S. Park, Representative Nagarjuna Construction Company. Mr. Jongbek Park, Partner BKL Law Firm. Mr. Vishal Rao, Vice President Novelis Asia. Mr. Upendra Rawat, Deputy Chief of Mission, Embassy of India, Mr. Path Sharma, Senior Vice President, Gangnam Group, Mr. Vasudev Tumbe, Chief Financial Officer, Sangyong Motors, Mr. N. Venkatraman, Country Head, Indian Overseas Bank, and Mr. Scott Yun, Secretary General of the Chamber. And there are a few other people who are the unheralded and the uncredited backbone of the Chamber's activities, and without whose sage advice and energetic support, the Chamber cannot be what it is. And they are Colonel Ajay Chandpuria, Defense Attaché, Embassy of India, Mr. Michito Chishi, Commercial Attaché at the Indian Embassy, Mr. Jeremy Everett of Kim and Chang, Chair of ICCK Speakers Forum, and Mr. Pankaj Agarwal, Chair of ICCK's Electronics Forum. And I take this opportunity to convey my heartfelt gratitude to each one of them for their support and their efforts to make ICCK shine. I request everyone to join me in giving them a round of applause. While ICCK has many members and many stakeholders, one dominates ICCK's landscape. Without the support and patronage of the Embassy of India, ICCK would pale into insignificance. I take this opportunity to thank the Indian Embassy collectively and the Indian Ambassador, His Excellency Mr. Vikram Doraiswamy in particular, for their confidence in ICCK and for their unwavering support. Thank you. This occasion is not about speeches, but more about fun, revelry, and merriment. But we must not forget that none of this would have been possible without the financial sponsorship of great many well-wishers of ICCK. And I take this opportunity to acknowledge the valuable financial contribution that has made this event possible. So, on behalf of ICCK and the board, I thank our platinum sponsors, KB Capital, Mahindra Korea, Novelis Asia, Sangyong Motors, and Tata Daewoo. And our gold sponsors, Array Automotive, POSCO, SH Global, Sangyong Auto Capital, and Standard Chartered Bank. Thank you all for your generosity. I wish you all a very pleasant evening. Enjoy, be safe, and share with us much of the happiness that you bring with you here tonight. Now it is my honor to invite His Excellency Mr. Vikram Doraiswamy, Ambassador of India to Korea and the Chief Patron of ICCK, to say a few words. Ambassador Doraiswamy.
More speeches. 안녕하십니까 여러분, 반갑습니다. 저는 인도 대사 좀 더 할 수 있어요 지금. 저는 인도 대사 주한인도 대사 비크람 도라이스와미입니다. The Festival of Lights, 디왈리 축제에 함께 해주신 여러분 진심으로 환영합니다. 아름다운 even for that. 아름다운 가을 한국에서 인도 축제 디왈리를 맞이하게 되어 기쁩니다. 오늘 자리해 주신 귀빈 여러분, 그리고 저의 친구 미국 대사님과 폴란드 대사님 내외분께도 감사드립니다. 디왈리 행사를 준비해 주신 ICCK의 순다람 회장님과 윤석준 사무총장님, 관계자 여러분, 그리고 후원해 주신 모든 분들과 깊이 감사드립니다. Still the second half. 빛의 축제 디왈리는 선이 악을 물리친 것을 축하하는 인도의 큰 축제입니다. 오늘 공연을 위해 내한한 발리우드 공연단 중과 셰프 음식을 통해 인도를 더욱 가까이서 즐기시길 바랍니다. 인도의 신나는 음악에 맞춰 숨겨진 춤 실력을 뽐내시길 바라며 좋은 기운을 가득 채워 계시기를 바랍니다. So I'm hoping you're all going to be able to dance, huh? 웃음과 축복이 가득한 즐거운 시간 되시길 바랍니다. 인도와 함께하며 행복합니다. That's the bit in Korean. So I've got that off my chest. I am learning Korean. Thank you very much. But ladies and gentlemen, as you know, Dilip said this is not an occasion for speeches, but unfortunately, once you get either a senior businessman or a diplomat on a stage, it's very difficult to take the mic away. So you have to do it by force. But I have 4 quick things to say to you. The first is to give special thanks. I did in Korean just now, but I want to specifically single out a few individuals again. One is, of course, our very good friend Matthew of the JW Marriott. Matthew, please take a bow. Thank you for everything. You can't see him, but he's the guy in the Indian outfit who looks slightly like a less tanned Indian. And everybody in the JW Marriott. Dilip, my good friend, and for all the hard work that you've done in the last year that you've been chairman of ICCK. Scott Yoon, our Secretary General, who's brought a lot of organization and hard work to the ICCK, and indeed to every member of the ICCK. To one member of the ICCK, who's actually not a member of the ICCK, but who does all the hard work for an event like this, to Urmila Sundaram. Do you mind taking a bow too, please, Urmila? Please. Lady over there. Our sponsors, of course, who have been thanked by Dilip, so I won't do that again. The second thing, the road ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for a good period in India-Korea relations, more than anything else because we have a government in India that is focused on Korea. And to my Korean friends, I want to urge you to look at the opportunity ahead because with the partnership that is being evolved, we now have new flight services. We have Korea Plus, a specific organization dedicated to assist Korean businesses in India. We have, in a word, an entire universe and an ecosystem that's being created to facilitate more partnerships. Today we look at Korea as the next big opportunity for India, and we hope Korean partners do the same too. In fact, in every respect, business, defense, political ties, and even culture, Korea is now increasingly beginning to become a key opportunity for India. Indeed, culture reminds me I should also thank Hyundai Motors, who've been a huge sponsor of the embassy for all our cultural events, including our annual festival. So thank you, Hyundai Motors, also. Third point, There are many reasons to look at India to my Korean friends. The most important of all is that there are a billion reasons to look at India, a billion Indians. Second, India is increasingly everywhere. While the story that Neil Armstrong discovered a Malayali on the moon is not exactly true, there is truth that you will find Indians in every corner of the world, including in Korea. Today, in fact, I had to walk the last 200 meters because of the traffic situation in this outfit. And I believe that there are a fair number of Koreans who are calling the police even now to ask who that strangely dressed man was early this evening. Finally, the best answer about why India is what my friend Woo Hyun Lee of OCI told me some time ago about India after one of his visits. He said, Indians are the only people I know who know how to party without alcohol. Today there's a lot of alcohol. Have a great party. Happy Diwali.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. Yeah, we don't need the official podium anymore. The evening's about to get back underway. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could just share a couple of things with you. Firstly, we've just been hearing about this wonderful country. Take advantage of our opportunities to have an all-expenses-paid trip and stay in the country, either through our silent auction or raffle tickets. The sales will close at 9:20, so make sure you get involved before then. Also, our food. Hope you've been enjoying so far. I know I have. It's one of the great privileges about attending this kind of event is be able to sample so many different kinds, from street food outside, and whether you had the vegetarian or the non-veggie menu, you will have dal makhani involved. And I spoke to the head chef before, and he really highlighted his dal makhani. He said he's been stewing it for 24 hours. He's added the richness of cream and butter in there, and he says it's fantastic. If you're going for the veggie option, the paneer butter masala is apparently wonderful too, and the lamb korma, one of the highlights, about to arrive for you if you're on the non-veggie option. So make sure you enjoy the main dishes about to arrive in front of you. And I just want to introduce another incredible performance. I mean, this is the most electrifying part of tonight. There are so many great aspects, but these performances are just incredible. And for many of us, maybe we haven't got the opportunity to see this kind of thing very often. Our performers, the Zenith Dance Troupe, are about to take the stage again. They are in some of the greatest Bollywood movies, if you're a fan of Bollywood. Eat, Pray, Love, that movie as well, they choreographed. So it's with enormous pleasure that I introduce them back to the stage. What we're about to see is actually showcasing Indian brides from various different parts of India. We are having this wedding celebration theme tonight. So let's give a massive round of applause to the Zenith Dance Troupe.
खुशबू से जुड़ा 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 है कहीं दूर हाथ से ये कैसे अनसुने से जैसे चूमे अंधेरों को कोई नूर വണ്ണനൈ കോവലനായി വെണ്ണി ഉണ്ടവായനിൽ ഉള്ളം കവർന്നാണ് അണ്ടകൊലടിയരന്തനിന്ന മുനിനെ അണ്ടകൊലടിയരന്തനിന്ന മുനിനെ കണ്ട കണ്ണുകൾ മൺകൊമ്പിനെ കാണാതെ सैया तू कमाल का बातें भी कमाल की लगा रंग जो तेरा हुई मैं कमाल की प्रेम रतन धन पायो प्रेम रतन धन पायो रत मिलन की लायो प्रेम रतन धन पायो मैंने प्रेम रतन धन पायो ಪಿಂಗಾಗಪೋರಿ ಪಿಂಗ ಮಲ ಪಿಂಗ್ಯಾನಿ ಮಾಲ ಬೋಲವಲಿ ರಾತ ಖಾಲವಲಿ ಪೋರಿ ಪಿಂಗ लटपट कमर दामिनी अधर रागिनी मेरे दर आई कैसी सजी धजी देखो मेरे पिया की सावरी जिया से बावरी मेरे अंगना में देखो आज खिला है चाँद गे बाजे धुन झम झम झमाक झम तो नाच बन झम झम झमाक झम गे बाजे धुन झम झम झमाक झम तो नाच बन झम झम झमाक झम ಪಿಂಗಾಗಪೋರಿ 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 ಪಿಂಗ ಪಿಂಗಾಗಪೋರಿ 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 ಪಿಂಗ
enjoy that one? Come on, if you had a good time, you guys can do better than that, everyone. Give a big round of applause for Zenith Dance Stream. Well. As you've seen, I've done with my wedding and I've changed into a different attire now. I've even done what happens after the wedding. But, the Indian weddings are not complete without one thing. How many of you have been to Indian weddings? How many of you have been to Indian weddings? Oh, wonderful. You've been. And how many of you have not been to an Indian wedding before this evening? I know you've been. Come on, Joe. How many of you have not been to an Indian wedding? Come on. Let me see your hands. The people at the back, can you hear me? Or am I going to assume that all of you have been to the Indian wedding? Okay. So for all of you who have not been to an Indian wedding, we are giving you the essence of Indian wedding tonight. And there's a tradition that goes on in India, no matter what religion you come from, what caste, what state you come from. There is something without which an Indian wedding is not complete. And I'm going to let you guys know what that is. But if you all want to know that secret, I want all of you to get up and come right here. Because it's a secret, and I cannot just shout it out and tell all of you. So everybody who wants to know the secret about Indian wedding, I want all of you to get up. Come on, quickly. I want all of you to come here, and then I'm going to share the secret with all of you. You've been, come on, you can lead the team. Come on, yes. All of you. If you want to know what happens at the Indian wedding, hey, June. So I'm going to tell you all what happens at an Indian wedding, and without something, the Indian wedding is not complete at all. So, what do you think? You've been to an Indian wedding, right? What do you think that Indian wedding is incomplete without? Dancing. And dancing to what? Did I hear something? Yes, you're absolutely right. An Indian wedding is never complete without some bhangra. So can we have some bhangra for all of you? Come on. I want everybody to get on the floor and get some bhangra time. Come on. It's very simple. Put your hands up, 2 fingers up. All right, everybody can join in now. This is the party. मुंडा पंजाबी ओ सरदार जी इतना नैन शराबी एक मुंडा पंजाबी इतना नैन शराबी वो दिल लव यू आशिकी हो दिल लगी कुड़ियो ओ दिल लगी कुड़ी गुजरात दी ओ दिल लगी कुड़ियो दिल लगी कुड़ी गुजरात दी ओ दिल लगी कुड़ी गुजरात दी. This is your chance to be a part of an Indian wedding if you've never been a part of that. And this is the madness that goes on everywhere around the world, the power of Bhangra. Come on. And what's an Indian wedding without some band, baja, bara? Yeah, I mean, I know the food is pretty nice, but I would like your company on the dance floor. Come on. Come on. Can I borrow you? Come on. खाने कटोरे सुरमा बटोरे लख दे छिछोरे बड़े हाय भाए दिल में दराती सटे चढ़ जाती ओ मार दे कुल्लड़ी पूछे वाए वाए खाने कटोरे सुरमा बटोरे लख दे छिछोरे बड़े हाय भाए दिल में दराती ओ सटे चढ़ जाती मार दे कुल्लड़ी पूछे वाए वाए और चाहे मैं डूबा बिस्किट हो गया. Everybody say मैं तो लुट गया मैं तो अभी 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 लुट गया. Everybody! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Let's go!
संघर्ष दिखाया करो नी कटी गली बुल्ली के आया करो नी सटी गली बुल्ली के भी आया करो नी कटी सटी गली बुल्ली के भी आया करो नी कटी सटी गली बुल्ली के भी आहा तारे गिन गिन याद तेरी मैं था जगराता नू रुक न पावा अखियां विचों गम दिया बरसाता नू तारे गिन गिन याद तेरी मैं था जगराता नू रुक न पावा अखियां विचों गम दिया बरसाता Everybody say louder louder ओ इश्क तेरा तड़पावे ओ इश्क तेरा तड़पावे इश्क तेरा तड़पावे इश्क तेरा तड़पावे इश्क तेरा तड़पावे आहा ओ किथे गई शराबी गड्डी हो नैना नैना बारी बारी खोल के तू देख ले हो दिल वाली तक दी छुटोल के तू देख ले हो नैना नैना बारी बारी खोल के तू देख ले ओए दिल वाली तक दी छुटोल के तू देख ले सटे जे अगबरू नहीं किथे लबड़ा ओ पावे जहान सारा टोल ले 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 हुणे ना नैना बारी बारी खोल के तू देख ले अरे दिल वाली तक दी छुटोल के तू देख ले 1 2 3 go हुणे ना नैना बारी बारी खोल के तू देख ले ओए दिल वाली तक दी छुटोल के तू देख ले सट्टे जिहा गबरू नहीं ओ किथे लबड़ा ओ पावे जहान सारा टोल ले 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 Put your right hands up. Put your left hand up. Now put them together. तू हो गई 1 2 2 ओ कुड़िए 1 2 2 ओ हो गई मुंडे दी तुर 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 पतंगा वर्गी एवें उड़दी ते हो गई मुंडे दी हाँ हिलत चलती नी टुक 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 कर दी मेकअप तू कर दिया अंग्रेजी पढ़ दी नी गिट पिट तू कंदी जिम्मे क्वीन सटी विक्टोरी यू गोना फॉलो मी तू घंटी बिग बैंड दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा एवरीबॉडी ते जदों नाचे बैंड दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा तू घंटी बिग बैंड दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा तो जदों नाचे बैंड दी पूरा घंटी बिग ते पूरा लंडन ठुमकदा ते जदों नाचे पैन दी ओए पूरा लंडन ठुमकदा तू घंटी बिग पैन दी ओए पूरा लंडन ठुमकदा ते जदों नाचे पैन दी पूरा लंडन ठुमकदा सिर में गिलासी रख लस्सी दा गिलास विच पंजाबी स्टाइल विच ठुमकदा ठुमकदा लंडन ठुमकदा 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 ओए होए होए One more time with me. तू घंटी बिग बैंड दी पूरा लंडन ठुमकदा अब पूरा लंडन ठुमकदा अब पूरा लंडन ठुमकदा अब पूरा लंडन ठुमकदा
One more time. मैं डालूं ताल पे भंगड़ा तू भी गिद्दा पा दे चल ऐसा रंग जमा दे के बस बने सभी मत वाले मन कहे कि मैं ले आऊं चांद और तारे सारे इन हाथों पर मैं चांद रखूं और मांग में भर दूं तारे हेलो हेलो तू फ्लोर्स पे जब मैं आई येलो येलो बड़ी सॉलिड मस्ती चाहिए येलो येलो तू मच है तुमने लगाई येलो येलो कंट्रोल करो मेरे भाई धक 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 धड़के ये दिल छन छन बोले अमृतसरी चूड़ियां रात बड़ी है मस्तानी तो दिल भर जानी कर ले गल्ला बूड़ियां धड़के ये दिल छन छन बोले अमृतसरी चूड़ियां रात बड़ी है मस्तानी तो दिल भर जानी कर ले गल्ला बूड़ियां All right, I want everybody to line up this side. Everybody line up, line up. Everybody line up this side. Everybody line up. Everybody come behind me. Come behind me. Everybody here. Everybody come behind me. I'm gonna teach you the step, and everybody's gonna do it with me, all right? We're gonna go back to old school for this one. You're gonna follow me. Everybody ready? All right. All right, put your hands up.
गोरे नाल इश्क मिटा गोरे नाल इश्क मिटा रब्बा लगना किसे नू जावे गोरे नाल इश्क everybody together हो गोरे नाल इश्क मिटा गोरे नाल इश्क मिटा रब्बा लगना किसे नू जावे गोरे नाल इश्क मिटा गोरे नाल इश्क मिटा गोरे नाल इश्क मिटा ओ भंगड़ा पाऊं मुंडियो ओ भंगड़ा पाऊं मुंडियो नी मेरे यार बताना सोनी भंगड़ा पाऊं मुंडियो ओ भंगड़ा पाऊं मुंडियो भंगड़ा पाऊं मुंडियो नी मेरे यार बताना सोनी भंगड़ा पाऊं मुंडियो everybody go
Thank you. Did you all enjoy the Punjabi Bhangra? Thank you. Yeah, we'll come back after the recharge.
Ladies and gentlemen, while he's still in the room, give a huge round of applause to Kamran. Come on. Amazing. All this delicious food, and you're dancing before you've even got to the main course. You know you're doing well when you're at an event like that. Just quickly, remember to get your photo taken tonight. So you got a memento of this amazing evening. Just outside in the foyer lobby area, you can get your photo taken. Let's take a break now. Again, have a chat with your friends. Remember, though, that the raffle is about to close, so if you want to get a ticket or bid for the silent auction, get involved. Get your photo taken. Have a great night. We'll continue soon.
नजर जो तेरी लागी मैं दीवानी हो गई दीवानी हाँ दीवानी दीवानी हो गई मशहूर मेरे इश्क की कहानी हो गई जो जग ने न मानी तो मैंने भी ठानी कहा थी न देखो कहाँ चली आई कहते हैं ये दीवानी मस्तानी हो गई मशहूर मेरे इश्क की कहानी हो गई हम ऐसा तूने लगाया दिवाली 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 हो गई मरहम ऐसा तूने लगाया रूहानी 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 हो गई पहचान मेरे इश्क की अब तो पहचान मेरे इश्क की अब तो रवानी 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 हो गई मशहूर मेरे इश्क की कहानी हो गई कहते हैं ये दीवानी मस्तानी हो गई दीवानी हाँ दीवानी दीवानी हो गई
भला मोरी रामा भला तारी रामा 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 भाई 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 ए दुश्मन से भिड़ा टाका ते सीधा कर दिया वाका भाई 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 भला मोरी रामा भला तारी रामा 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 भाई भाई 1 2 3 4 एक ठुमके पे सौ ताड़ियां
एक ठुमके पे सौ तालियां हिले जब लक मेरा हिलती है बालियां
एक ठुमके पे सौ ताड़ियां हिले जब लक तेरा हिलती है बाड़ियां
24 घंटे मुंडे रेंदे मेरे अगे पीछे
हाय हिलते नचे ता तू बड़ी जचे हाय हिलते नचे ता तू बड़ी जचे तू बड़ी जचे
पहली बात तो ये जो तू टिकटॉक चलती है माना ये सारी तेरी हाई हील्स की गलती है तो
फिरते हैं मेरे वर्गी और न होनी वे वर्गी और न होनी वर्गी और न होनी तू मुंडा बिल्कुल देसी है मैं कटरीना तो सोनी वे मैं fed up हो गई हूं मुंडिया मैं fed up हो गई हूं मुंडिया सुन सुन के तेरे दुखने वे मैनू काला चश्मा मैनू काला 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 मैनू काला चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते मैनू काला चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते
सड़कों पे चले जब लड़कों के दिलों में तू आग लगा दे बेबी फायर नकली से न करे तू करे जब देखे हमें झूठी लायर काला काला चश्मा जचता तेरे मुखड़े पे जैसे काला दिल जचता है तेरे चेहरे पे अपनी अदाओं से ज्यादा नहीं तो 10-12 लड़के तो मार ही देती होगी तू दिन में
ओ काला 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 चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते काला चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते काला चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते
तू होगी 1 2 2 ओ कुड़िए what to do ओ हो गई मुंडे दी पतंगा वर्गी तू एवें उड़दी ओ हो गई मुंडे दी हिला ते चलदी टुक टुक तू करदी मेकअप तू करदी अंग्रेजी पढ़दी गिट पिट तू करदी जिम्मे कोई न साडी विक्टोरिया तू कैंटी बिग बैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा ओ जदों नचे पैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा तू कैंटी बिग बैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा ओ जदों नचे पैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा
अरे बजने दे धड़क धड़क धौल डांस धड़क धड़क भंडारा धड़क धड़क मंदहारी धड़क भड़क भड़क सारी धड़क भड़क भड़क सारी दुश्मन की देख जो वाट लाउली अरे बजने दे धड़क धड़क धौल डांस धड़क धड़क भंडारा तिलक तिलक मंदहारी धड़क भड़क भड़क सारी धड़क भड़क धड़क सारी दुश्मन की देखो जो वाट लाउली
We gotta do this one together.
राम जी की चाल देखो, आंखों की मचाल देखो, अरे ये कमाल देखो, अरे दिल को तुम संभाल देखो। अरे राम जी की चाल देखो, आंखों की मचाल देखो, अरे ये कमाल देखो, अरे दिल को तुम संभाल देखो। अरे चाल देखो, डाल देखो, रगों में उबाल देखो।
Everybody together. We gotta change.
मकतूल जिगर कातिल है नजर, एक माह छवि, एक नूर नबी, रब की दुहाई क्या है तबाही, गर्दन सुराही बोली इलाही, अफगान जलेबी माशूक फरेबी, आयल है तेरा दीवाना भैया भैया, बंदूक दिखा के क्या प्यार करेगी, जरा भी कभी दिखाना भैया भैया, अफगान जलेबी माशूक फरेबी, आयल है तेरा दीवाना भैया भैया, बंदूक दिखा दिखा के क्या प्यार करेगी, जरा भी कभी दिखाना भैया भैया, साड़ी के बॉल सा कभी मैच किया रे, कभी छोड़ दिया दिल, कभी कैच किया रे, नच करके नच करके नच करके नच करके, कहाँ चल दी बच करके बच करके बच करके बच करके दिल से दिल अटैच किया रे, कभी छोड़ दिया दिल, कभी कैच किया रे, साड़ी के बॉल सा कभी मैच किया रे, कभी छोड़ दिया दिल, कभी कैच किया रे। तूने मारी एंट्री यार, दिल में बजी घंटी यार, टन अरे तूने मारी एंट्री यार, दिल में बजी घंटी यार, टन अरे दिल के सुन कमेंट्री यार, प्यार की वारंटी यार, टन और गाना ताड़ी करना अब नहीं सुधरना, फूटने लगा है और चाहों का झरना, दिल की ना मरम्मत होना कोई वारंटी यार, हो तूने मारी एंट्री यार, दिल में बजी घंटी यार, टन everybody go! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll be back with another performance for all of you guys. Keep having fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay, there we go. Just don't go too far because we've got the raffle draw coming up very soon. So relax, enjoy this fantastic combination of desserts. Coffee's on the way soon as well. Lots of alcohol still available to keep those of you who are enjoying that going all the way through tonight to the dancing as well, a bit more later. But don't stray, as I said, because those great prizes coming up very soon.